26, 1995. We've enjoyed our world religion class at the college, but I did blow my front of being a sweet little old white-haired lady. A few weeks ago, we were studying Genesis in the Bible, and when we started talking about the creation, I said my favorite story was the one about God creating man and then looking down and saying, "Oh, hell, I can do better than that." And that's when he made woman. Then last week, the talk was all about God smiting one group after another. And then we talked about all of the trials that he put poor old Job and Moses through. And at one point, I just blurted out, well, if I were forced to choose between the God of the Old Testament and the devil, I'd take the devil every time. At least he was consistent. Well, I guess those statements, along with some other disparaging comments I made about the horny old prophets and kings in the Old Testament who just took any woman they wanted, including other men's wives, made some of the younger students a little curious about me. One man asked, Madelyn, what does your husband think of all of that? And I said, oh, he's used to my opinion. He's heard it lots of times. And then yesterday, one of the young students said, Madelyn, you've been pretty vocal about, really not liking the Old Testament. So is there anything you like about it at all? Can you think of one good thing to say about it? Well, I could have, but he was baiting me and I knew it. He always was pushing me in class, trying to get a rise out of me. So I decided to have a little fun with him. And I said, well, yes, I do think you have to admire the Jews for getting that trash published. Well, this week we're going to learn about Buddha. I really don't know much about him or the Buddhist religion, so that should be interesting. I'll let you know what I learn.